Hello and greetings and salutations everyone, it is I, Flip the Bacon, and we're continuing on with our blind Let's Play series of Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. Now, like in the last video there, I'm just kind of starting this back over, trying to learn how to play this game, in which I have to also say before I get ahead of myself here, I have to thank Massive Damage for hooking me up with a copy of this game, and Evolve Turnwell as well for hooking me up with this as well. So we're going to continue on here, so we're learning, we're going through the tutorial, starting all over again to see how this goes. So let's see, the pirate ship swoops into attack position. Attack pirate ship. So we're learning how to play all over again. So we're just learning how to do this. Alright, so is it telling us to do that or what's going on here? Evasive movers. Should we attack? Let's see, what's it? Does it got weaknesses? Engines down. It doesn't do too well on vulnerability. It's got, let's see. The effect was vulnerable. The ship is more vulnerable. Target. But this ship is a more vulnerable target and has lower damage resistance, minus 20 damage resistance, and minus or plus 50 to threat. Okay. So we're seeing that, and we're looking at that. So this one does sensors offline, engine down, sabotage. Engines down. So we do have an engines down one here. I'll choose that, since that seems to have an effect on him. And then inflict sabotage, engine down, sensors offline. And does it have a sensors offline kind of deal? It has just +0. Doesn't really help or hurt it any, but we're just checking this out. So, yeah, the engines down thing is pretty bad for it. So, I wonder if we should just keep on nailing it with that, or just do it like this. Ah, evaded it. Yep. Nice. I didn't know what hit him or something. I don't know. It said something there about that. What does sabotage do? I forgot, but let's see. Sabotage your target by teleporting explosives inside the ship. Does additional 150 damage based over 4 rounds. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I think this guy has a slight, oh, he's dead. So it doesn't even matter at this point. Victory! We got some, materials and dark matter. My first victory of many. Commander, we have a long-range hypercast coming in. Put it through now. From time to time, the leaders of various factions may contact you via the station bridge. I don't believe we met. Feel free to refer to me as the Amarax, a title that denotes my supreme command over the pirate clans in the sector. Now, Commander, or should I say Acting Commander, my spies tell me I should congratulate you on your new post. They also inform me that your fleet has fled the sector, leaving you on your own. And so I'm giving you the courtesy of, informing you that we will be visiting you very soon, as this is my territory, and so your station now belongs to me. This guy gets crazy eyes. And unlucky for you, I united all the pirate clans to help me take it. I highly suggest you turn tail and return to Federation space. If you are of another mind, stay where you are and prepare for your deaths. So we got Chebs, Slob Choker, Grunwald. Time for death, Federation Pig. I applaud your confidence. Next time, apply it more constructively. Oh boy. That wasn't so bad. And we evaded that. So let's check out these guys' ships. So yeah, they both have the engines minus 50 to engines. So we'll go ahead and who's attacking next? Who does the more damage? They're pretty much the same ship, so Still alive. Yep, we're doing pretty good so far. Oh, we can't. That's on cooldown, huh? And... okay, so that's kind of the attack there. And we got the engine shot there now. Take that down. And shoot his sentries there. And we'll finish you off the grand old Pumbaa shot there. Nice work. They didn't know what hit them or something like that. Cool, we got another victory. You know, I think I actually prefer it when I'm outnumbered. You can always return your fleet to the starbase by first clicking on your desired fleet. Okay. And click on the return home button. Commander, the crew is eager to regain our full sensor capabilities. To do that, we require an extra source of energy. Good news is the tech research team has figured out a way to harness the station's core reactor with a smaller, standard-issued dilithium reactor. Click the tech research button to go to the tech screen. All right. Click the dilithium reactor tech. All right, reactor, dilithium, let's see, Starbase room to tech research on how to build a dilithium reactor on Halcyon 6 to power the Starbase, generates plus 20 power. We'll do, now click the research. With the dilithium reactor tech research, it's time to create a space in the station for the reactor itself. Click on the Starbase button. Click the ruined room below, right here. Click and assign off the assign officer button. Click on the assign officer button. Select the first officer, Corbin Lau, to assign him to do the job. Click confirm task. To skip time, return to the star map and click here. So this should get us our thing built. Commander, we cleared out that section you asked for. Plus 3 XP and plus 45 materials. Show location. Your exploration team has successfully cleared the room. Now that the room is cleared, select the lithium reactor. Okay, right there. And click the construct room button. Days remain. Return to the star map and play and add, and then the skip time button. Oh, let's see. The station is fully powered, Commander, and our sensors are back online. That's good. We compiled a navigational map of all Federation systems and facilities. As loyal members of the Federation officer class, it is our duty to protect these facilities at all costs. So let me read that one more time. We compiled a navigational map of all Federation systems and facilities. As loyal members of the Federation officer class, it is our duty to protect these facilities at all costs. In the case of an attack, these facilities will transmit distress signals to us depending on the level of danger in the area. You may wish to evacuate them. Distress signals will always be listed in the mission panel. Click here to access it. Mission with specific locations will have a go-to button for convenience. Okay. Ghost Head. Send your fleet to the nearby nebula. Okay. Type nebula contains pockets of rare gas that can be refined into warp fuel. Mission distress refinery. The fuel refinery at the Ghost Head Nebula is calling for help against a nebula before encounter alien vessel. And we got him already there, so we can click launch fleet. And here we are. We're fighting it. And it has a minus to hull breach. Okay. The the ship's hull breach and taken damage over its resistances. Okay, so we'll have to see what kind of let's see. The Truel science ship uses chaos and physics attacks to debuff and cause damage over time. And what our weaknesses are. So that's kind of like ours. The Rogue is a heavier tactical ship with a strong hull and more effective evasion countermeasures. And what's its sabotage? It doesn't have anything to that really. And the engines, do they have engines down? No. And I was just checking out here just to see real quick. Let's see, +0, +0, +10, +0. And we're just gonna have to battle this guy out. Let's see if this works. And there we go, we took him down. Pretty cool. Good stuff. Victory, battle won, rewards, and all that stuff. So we'll see, refinery overseer. Good thing you turned up when you did, sir. Whatever that vessel was, it managed to chew up our only sentry ship a few days ago. It did some nasty damage to our refinery also. My crew is pretty shaken up. The good news is we got some fuel reserves from before the attack. Just give the word and we'll transfer them over to you. So yeah, so let's see. Ghost Head Nebula fuel refinery, crew population, resource generate day, +1 fuel, current fuel resources. We'll transfer that fuel to us, 15 fuel aboard it, and return your fleet to the Starbase to unload resources that you collected. Okay, and then we'll click the return home button. Resource retrieved. Let's see. Objective complete. So, Distress Refinery Ghost Head. The fuel refinery at the Ghost Head Nebula is calling for help against a never before encounter alien vessels. So we defeated that and we got our thing there. So, Commander, with all of the recent events, the crew felt it's necessary to create a short briefing for you. Here it is. Let's see. Briefing entries: upgrade the Starbase and the fleet, recover Federation facilities, investigate space pirates. Upgrade the Starbase and the fleet. Okay, building new rooms. Oh, the music kind of shocked me there. Building new room modules will require first carving out habitable space in the Starbase by assigning officers to explore its ruin modules. Okay. Then we should build an officer academy to enable officer recruitment. That way we can train new officers to command any starship we build via the ship's construct room. Okay. Recover. Let's see. Following the invasion by those mysterious flesh vessels, most of the Federation is destroyed. However, some facilities seem to have been overlooked in the attack. We should send our fleets to explore the area in order to make contact with any survivors. All right, investigate space pirates. Okay. We've been raided by a pesky space. We've been raided by a pesky space pirates. We have been raided by pesky space pirates in this sector. Once we have a functioning fleet, we should pick off some of their smaller ships in order to gain a better idea of what we're up against. And I guess we'll start the game. Before you start, you should directly promote a new officer from the ranks. I prepared a list of suitable officers for you to choose from. And which one of these guys is healing? Was it this one? I can't remember. 'Cause So let's see. The Volkov family of Regulus IV is famous for having supplied a long line of tactical officers to the Federation in time of need. And so it was taken as a disappointment when Zhang Xiao first showed a predilectment for the scientific study. Despite all their attempts to swing his interest towards bold, risky actions and an appreciation for strategic thinking, young Zhang Xiao found biological and dimensional theory far more enticing. His family has since disowned him. And solar flare, dark matter extraction. I was looking for the heal. Reinforced hull. Let's see. While growing up in the relatively boring atmosphere of an asteroid mining facility near the Helaris field, Yansam Fleming passed the time by scoping nearby asteroids with the facility's harvesting phaser. After investigation into how an Allison team managed to access the highly dangerous facility instruments and a quick dismissal of the artistic validity of her work, she was shepherded into the engineer stream in which she excelled. So, I think this is the healing stuff here. And we don't really need another tactical officer, but either one of these guys I think would be fine. We could always re-roll here too and see if we get something better. Blood drive, as paranoid, delayed recovery, solar flare, status lock, nano restoration field. I think this is who we're going to end up being right here, is this science one, because she has the nano restoration field. Let's see, Kale, some long name I'll never be able to pronounce, is the founding member of a zoological foundation with the stated goal of taking all known galactic fauna and plant life and bringing it all to one giant zoo planet. She acknowledges that it is unlikely to happen strictly for logistical reasons, but refuses to let the dream die. And yeah, that's who I think I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose this as our science officer. Good choice, sir. You can never have too many science officers, if I say so myself. Okay, and now we got a, let's see, Federation facility distress signal. We got a new thing there. We're going to go ahead and hit the save real quick. And we're going to save over bacon. Yep. And we'll do that. And we're going to call it good for today. As you can see there, we got to figure this out a little bit. And now we're going to work on it some more. As I always say at the end of all my videos here, flip that bacon. See you next time, and goodbye.